anything that keeps George R. R. Martin from not working on Game of Thrones. Like, he's gonna take it. So,
oh yeah, because he'll have a writing credit, or he'll
Right.
have some sort of involvement. Yeah, I didn't even think about that shit.
yep.
All right, or
This
he'll
is
at least
another
get
excuse.
consulted. He's like, "Hey George, sorry, we're gonna pull you away from that writing on that
He's like,
next book."
Oh no.
He's like,
Hold on.
oh, another paycheck? I'll take
Yeah.
it.
He's like, wait, I'm writing a next book? Okay.
I didn't know that.
Right.
So wish someone would have told me.
Yeah, I love how he had commented recently about how that's like the bane or like the something that's like been like just against him. I'm like, you know why it has been, right? Because you've not completed it. Like it's just been sitting there staring at you for over a decade. Like, George, figure it out, man. Because I think at this point, not to be morbid, but I think it's going to be a whole Robert Jordan freaking Wheel of Time, not the Will. Yeah, no, he has the Wheel of Time situation where we're going to have Brandon Sanderson. We're going to have another author come in and finish the last 2 books at this point.
Yep.
He's getting up there for sure.
It would. I wouldn't be surprised even if he like had it outlined and then just like left it for that exact reason. Was like, let somebody else take the freaking fall for it. Like, I'm not even dealing with this.
Well,
shit.
he really has no reason to finish it, right? I mean, he's living the good life. He's got enough money.
He's 76.
Would he even put that much effort on an outline though?
He did do an outline, and we saw how the last couple seasons of Game of Thrones
for the
went.
show.
I rest my
We did
case.
see how that worked.
I rest my case.
But we need a better person who can adapt it, because like with Robert Jordan, he had outlines and ideas that Brandon Sanderson author came in and completed the last couple books. If there's enough there, sure. But at this point, it's like, come on, dude, just like dedicate like another, because it sounds like he keeps writing on it, but then he keeps getting pulled away. Just just do like a month or 2 of work and get it done. It's right there.
Just lock yourself in the office.
Yeah, get book
I think he's
done.
terrified. I think after that show, he's just terrified.
I have nothing nice to say about George R. R. Martin.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that. Like he created a fantastic world. Those first couple seasons of Game of Thrones and some elements past the book point were good, but yeah, I think you're right. I think with the final season being the way it was, it scared him because he's like, "Oh shit, this is pretty much where I'm going in the books." But if he fleshes it out better, it's going to be accepted better. Or
people say that's where the final season. People say the final season was where he started to lose it. I'd argue it happened as early as season 6.
Well, that's where the outlines start. Like their books don't pass season 5, I don't think. So like they were just going based off what he was telling them, and they were going based off of changes they made, because there's things that they do in the books that the show never did for budgetary reasons or time wise. So yeah, it is what it is, you know.
I mean, the brand has at least gotten somewhat of, it's getting somewhat of a better track record again, because House of the Dragon has been doing good for people.
Which is ironic because he sat there and bitched and moaned about changes in House of the Dragon. It's just like, hey man, how about you stop complaining about a show you kind of had a hand in writing, or at least being consulted on, and maybe finish your fucking book that you keep saying you're going to finish and comes out every year and it doesn't come out. I don't know. I think he's being kind of a pissant when it comes to that shit. It's kind of ridiculous if you ask me.
Yeah, but because he spends more time commenting on the fact that he has finished the book than writing the book at this point.
He's going to be finished before the book is.
Probably.
Chances are high. Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, I mean, we've got another series. What isn't it like Duncan Egg coming out also? Aren't they working on that?
Yeah, and then Knights of the Seven Kingdoms show coming out too.
Right.
Yeah, there's like multiple things, and I think it's like an animated show too. It's like they're basically just developing anything and everything just to keep him away from his typewriter or his computer, whatever the fuck he writes his books on. It's ridiculous. Hey, but he's making money, right? Like to him, it's like, okay, I'm making more money than I would have, but he would make a lot of money if that book 6 dropped, a lot of money. But he's like,
being stubborn about it for God knows what reason.
Yeah, because when you release a book, it takes time for those residuals and for those checks to come in. It's instantaneous when he's working TV and shit. So he's like, all right, you're going to write me a check for $200,000 to work on a show? I'll take that over writing a book, and it'll take me like a couple months to get anything back. Like, yeah, he'll take that.
He's well off. It's not like he needs it instantaneously.
No, but I mean, it's money, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
At this point, I kind of wonder, like, is he out of gas, out of steam?
Probably.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's been so long, so I don't know.
Yeah, because you started those books back in the 90s. Like, he started the series back in the 90s with the first one. So at this point, 2011 was the last one. So maybe. And that was around when the show was starting too. So timing wise, he's probably like, "Oh, we can just," because he was expecting, I'm going to get books 6 and 7 done before the show ends. That was the plan. That's how that worked out. So
he pulled a Captain Cold and threw away the plan.
Pretty much.